Hey, how's it going, life gamers? Welcome back to Gaming About Life, the channel where we play video games, we talk about life, and hopefully you are the one getting something good out of this video. Hopefully you learned something here today that can help you change your life for the better, something that you could maybe learn and make you better, make you smarter, or maybe something that you need help, going through. Maybe through this experience that I am going through, I can help you deal with it better. Because the objective of the channel is to simply help out as many people as I can, because why not? Today we're playing League of Legends, and now I've already played this game, so like it's already recorded, because I want to talk about this topic a little bit more openly and with focus, rather than dividing half of my brain to this game and the other half to talking to you. So I want to talk about how to deal with losing a friend. Now, first and foremost, I haven't lost anybody because like they passed away, for example. Thank goodness. I recently lost a friend where they're not gonna talk to me anymore, and it took me like about 24 hours for it to fully hit me, and then really kind of make me upset, because I guess I wasn't really grasping the situation at first. And it took losing that friend to realize how much I actually missed them and how much I loved them, and stuff like that. So basically, I guess I'll explain what has happened, and hopefully that will help you, deal with what you might have been going through or what you've gone through, or if you do go through it, which I hope not, maybe this video can help you with that. Basically, I had a friend that we've known each other, I think now for about, we're in 2021, I'm gonna say like about 4 years maybe. Oh, I missed that hook. I'm so close. About 4 years now, and we met online. We actually never met in person, and we like each other. We liked each other. We actually got to a point where we actually loved each other, romantically. We met online, and she became one of my best friends. We were talking every day, and yes, we had ups and downs, as in like we would talk and then we kind of distance and then talk and then normal stuff. But a few months went past, so let's say the last 3-4 months went past, and I hadn't heard from her, and I assumed, because I had no information, I assumed that she was just taking some time off from social media, which is totally fine and totally understandable. That's why I was like, that's cool. Whenever she's ready, we can talk. And then I sent a couple of messages throughout the months, just how I do is like, hey, just checking up on you. How's it going? Blah, blah, blah. In hopes that they would reply and, just let me know that they're doing okay. And then, that's the exact reason why they're, haven't been replying, because they're just simply giving time to social media. That would have been fine, of course. But she finally replied, and she mentioned that she's with somebody else, dating, and which I'm so happy for. Like, I'm really, really happy for her, because she deserves all the best, and I'm really, really happy and excited for them, for her. But then she said, well, that person that I'm with is not comfortable, knowing that I'm talking to you, or that I would talk to you, because I told them that I loved you and I consider you a lot, and I was interested in you romantically. And at first I was like, look, okay, understandable, that's I've literally been there, but I missed that hook again. It was so close. That Lucian is good. He has some good reflexes, which I understood, and I was like, okay, that's okay. I get it. I literally have been there, and I can understand how people feel. And I told her, I was like, look, that's okay. I'm gonna respect you. I'm gonna respect him, and I wish you all the best. I truly do, and I will always wish them all the best. But then later that night, it hit me a little bit more, and I was like, oh, I actually kind of miss you a lot more than I thought that I already did. So it's been, it's a little bit rough kind of dealing with that right now, but, I'm going to respect you, as I said, and I won't message you again, because I don't want to ruin the harmony that you may have with, who you're with right now. So, I left it at that. I haven't messaged them. And then 24 hours later, that's when it really hit me. And I was like, this sucks. This sucks because not only it made me, again, remind me how much I care for them. Because, she mentioned, she was like, look, I love you, and I will always consider you my best friend and whatnot. Like, so, like, she was really kind, as she is. And, and that was great, and I really appreciate the hell out of it. But that also reminded me of how much I miss her and I love her, as a friend. I don't think there's anything romantically, at the moment, because we haven't spoken for a while, and etc. But that reminded me of how much I miss them, and I don't get that a lot. I don't get people telling me how much they love me or how much they appreciate me or whatever. So it's hearing that especially from her. That Senna is really mad right now. This was a really annoying game for them, but it was really fun for us. But hearing that from her, something really special, something that I really care about, obviously it hit a little bit different. And then that made me realize, like, I actually, I was missing you, because, we haven't spoken, but I was like, there's like hope, because, I was hoping that you're going to get back into social media and then we're able to talk. That's fine. And also I only found out because I sent them another message, even though I had sent her, a few messages along the last few months, like 3-4 months, just checking up and saying, how things are. I'm not sure if I mentioned this already. But then I sent her another one, and, just saying, like, look, I thought I wasn't gonna, that was a nice play. That was such a good play. Because I was like, I sent you so many messages, I don't want to, bother you. But I was like, no, you know what? You're my best friend. I care for you. So I'm going to send you another one anyways. And that's when she told me that. So if I hadn't sent a message, I don't know if she would have told me. And, but anyways, so that happened. And 24 hours later, it really hit me. And it's just, it sucks. It sucks because, one, again, I'm reminded of, somebody that has, true feelings for me, and that's, and she's such a kind person, and you don't find this type of person, this type of friendship often, so that hurts. Two, it's also hurts because the reason is really annoying and frustrating, because obviously I have no control over it, and I pretty much have no saying over it either, because if her partner doesn't feel comfortable with her talking to somebody that she used to like or whatever, have history with or whatever, and mind you, if I haven't said this before, because I've done so many takes already of this video, we never met. Like, I met her online and we never met, so like that alone should mean something to that person that she would be with. It's like, well, you guys never met, so what are the chances even now with all the pandemic and everything going on, like, to meet, but regardless, so that stings a little bit. And then also because I've been there, and I don't know if you've been there as well. If you have been that person that felt insecure, felt, uncomfortable with, your current partner talking to somebody, then let me know, because like I feel like I'm not alone in this, but it still sucks. So if you have been that person, let me know. Leave a comment down below. Let me know how you've maybe felt and how maybe you dealt with it. But I've been that person where I felt insecure about, I didn't like the idea of my current girlfriend talking to somebody else, or somebody that she was, had an ex, was her ex-partner. So I've been there. And now that I've grown up and matured so much more, I realize that it's pretty much insecurity. It's just pretty much insecurity. Like, it's not, that Yasuo is so mad right now. I think we get him on team, yeah. Outplayed. It's 9 out of 10 times insecurity. Because what else would it be, Because if you trust somebody, and I can see this from my experience, this was what I was feeling. I felt angry, frustrated, upset that my girlfriend was talking to her ex, because I felt insecure. Not because I didn't trust her, because I actually did trust her with my life, but I was insecure, which is really, really, you know, weird. And, you know, how you can fully trust somebody like 100%, but yet your own insecurities inside of you don't allow you to take that 100% of trust and just convert that to be like, no, it's actually fine, you know. And so yeah, so I've been there. I literally been there, not just once. And knowing how it is, and knowing now that I've grown up and I can look back and be like, I know this was insecurity, and I know that, you know, if you work on yourself and you fight those insecurities and you know, develop yourself, you'll be fine. Yes, there are some people you still won't wish your partner, you know, to be talking to, because maybe you know that they're not good people or they have second intentions and whatnot. Yeah, that's fine. You know, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But, and obviously as long as you communicate with them and you express to them, hey, this is what makes me uncomfortable for this and this reason. Oh, that's Senna. It's so unlucky. But because it came out of the blue, it completely came out of the blue, and it's, again, a reason that just sucks, because, like, there wasn't even a forewarning. There wasn't even, like, you know, hey, maybe this will happen, or like, I just spoke to them and, you know, I don't think they're going to be comfortable or not. Like, I have no saying in it, you know, which, again, it really, really sucks, because I have no saying, because I have no power over it. And yeah, there's the whole, like, oh, if you're really, you know, true friends, then they wouldn't push you away. Or like, yeah, there are exceptions, because I understand this, again, because I understand this very, very well. Like, it does suck, you know, and I know that being on that other side and seeing them, you know, talk to somebody else that they had interest in on or whatever, it can cause these feelings, these insecurities and stuff like that. But, well, how do you deal with it? Look, I'm still trying to get over it. I'm still trying to deal with it. I'm still trying to, you know, accept it and be okay with it. I don't think it should ever happen, because if you have somebody that you care for, you love, you know, a friend or whatever, like, come on, man. I know that, you know, her boyfriend is her priority now, and I'm not, which, again, that sucks. It's a me feeling. It sucks for me. But, so how do you deal with it? I think one of the best advices that a very old friend of mine told me is, like, you know, you replace a love with another love. In this case, it's not that I'm replacing her or whatnot, but, like, you replace the thoughts, you replace the, you know, the feelings of missing them, or, you know, that, with somebody else, with other things, you know. Like, it doesn't mean replace them all and forget about them. It just means occupy yourself so that you're not thinking negatively, you know. Occupy yourself so that you're not feeling, you know, bad for so, you know, much longer than you even need to. You replace the, you know, the feeling of, you know, wanting that person again, with occupying yourself with hobbies, with other people that bring you fun and joy and, you know, good feelings and stuff like that. So it's not, again, it's not, oh, this is such a good play. Timo did not expect that. Oh, that's so frustrating for them. So that's, I think, one of the first advices that I could give you, and that I'm trying to, you know, use for myself, is that keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy, and you know, try to do things that keep your mind away from the negative thinking and from the, you know, feeling of emptiness and the thoughts of emptiness and thoughts of, you know, oh, what if kind of thing. I think the second thing would be, like, depending on the situation, it's just is what it is. Like, would you really feel good, for example, in my case, I don't think I would. Question for you. Would you really feel good if you were to, you know, spam message them and try to get their attention and try to tell them that, no, you should talk to your partner because they should, you know, be fine with it because we're friends? Like, I get the whole fighting for the friendship, but where do we draw the line? When is it worth it? When is it, like, you know, like I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out. Let me know what you think. Again, leave a comment down below. Tell me, like, do you think it's worth it fighting for whatever friendship it is? Or if it's like a true friend, you know, should you fight for it? Or because you're fighting for it, does that mean that they're not truly your friend, or that they don't care enough for you to, like, you know? I think in the end, I still won't judge. And I don't think you can or you should judge anybody for it, because everybody's in a different page. Everybody is maybe even a completely different book, you know? Sometimes, you know, I think about these things, and I have to realize that, like, hold on, that person doesn't have the same mentality that I have. You know, that person might not be thinking about, you know, what is more worth it. Do I lose a friend, or do I just, you know, try to talk to who I need to talk to right now, or do, you know? So people just might be on different pages. They might not understand what, you know, you're thinking. So judging them is just not a good thing, because again, you don't know exactly where they are at. I think lastly is, at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of yourself, because sure, maybe you lost somebody, maybe you lost 2 people, maybe you lost 3 people. I don't know how you lost them as well. But at the end of the day, you are all that you have, regardless if they've been there or not. And you can only control what goes around you. Let me correct that. What goes inside of you, you know, what happens inside of you, what happens from inside to the outside. So in other words, what you do and how you react to it. That's what you have control of. You don't have control over another person. You don't have control over another situation where, you know, another person is making decisions based on what they believe is, you know, right or wrong, or what they need to do or not do. So take care of yourself, because yeah, losing a friend sucks, and there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can think about these situations, as I mentioned before. But there are still like 7.6 billion people in the world. So will you really be so hard on yourself because of one person? Sure, they might have meant the world to you, and yeah, it's gonna hurt like a motherfucker, but there's still so many people out there that you can have a better time with, that you can make better friendships, somebody that will understand the way you think and not, you know, that was such an unlucky grab for Santa. I did not mean to hit her. That was insane. So, look, there are cases and different scenarios where, oh, I completely missed that hook. That was so annoying. Where there are different ways to deal with these, you know, situations. There's never a right way and a wrong way to deal with it, because it's all down to opinion. So however you have dealt with something, that's all that you knew. If 5 minutes later or 5 years later, if you realize I could have done better, you didn't know that in the past. So hopefully, from my experience that I'm going through right now, you maybe learn how to deal with it a little bit better, or have these different types of thoughts in your head. Like I said, are they a true friend? If they are a true friend, what if they have, you know, like distance themselves from you in the first place, if they were a true friend? Or is it because they're a true friend that they decided to distance because they want to respect, like, you know, again, there's so many different ways to analyze it. So hopefully this helped, hopefully this made some sense to you, and hopefully you're not going through it, hopefully you haven't gone through it, and just in general, hopefully you never go through it, because it is terrible. It's a terrible feeling. Just like that Timo, that must be a terrible feeling to get hooked every other time. Like, feel sorry for them. But yeah, focus on you, and just do the best that you can. And I know that you are doing the best that you can, and I'm here for you. I know that maybe we have never met, or maybe we have and now we live in 2 different countries, or we're different. I don't know what situation we are in right now, but I truly want to be there for you as much as I can, as often as I can. So definitely send me a message, leave a comment down below. It would really, really help to, to know what your thoughts are. If you do need help, if you want to reach out to me, I'm here. So thank you so much for watching, and I guess I'll see you in the next video.
Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. If it made sense to you, if it helped you at all, if it brought you value, consider leaving a like. That's just down below. It takes you a second and it helps the channel grow so much and helps me know that this video made a difference to somebody today. And if you want to see more of this video, if you like the content and if you want to get notified too, subscribe and hit the little bell that's next to it, because that way you get notifications whenever a new video is up. And if you think that, there's somebody in your life that needs to hear this message and see a video like this, then consider sharing the video too. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything that I can do for you, please leave a comment down below, reach out to me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.